Hey everyone, so this is my review of Code Black Season 2, Episode 7, called What Lies Beneath. And basically what this episode is about is that Dr. Willis and Dr. Campbell are sent on a mission to help a Russian submarine who is currently on U.S. soil, who has some injured soldiers after a boiler or something on the submarine exploded. And back at Angels Memorial Hospital, a bunch of convicts got into like a major sort of brawl against each other, so they're sent to the hospital to seek help. And this was a really great episode that really kind of messed with the emotions of a lot of like the main characters, and it was just really kind of a crazy episode. And I really enjoyed all the moments with Dr. Willis and Dr. Campbell on the submarine, and them like working with these Russian soldiers and stuff, and like trying to follow the rules, but also still kind of trying to like do their own things because they know it will help the injured people a lot better, but they also don't want to die. And it was kind of cool how like in the last episode it was a lot about like Willis kind of learning some stuff about Campbell, and then this episode it was a bit more of like Campbell learning stuff about Willis. I thought that was kind of cool that they decided to go that way with it. And like the whole like surprise of who this person who was injured was and why they are dedicating so much time to trying to save this one injured sailor over like all the other injured ones. Why all the other sailors are precisely making Campbell and Willis just focus on him and no one else. Who the reveal was kind of surprising, and I kind of found it kind of cool. But like the way they did the whole scenes was a little weird in my opinion, because with what they had in this episode, they had like the two injured sailors that they showed, and when they were working on the one who was not the main injured sailor that they were supposed to be working on, I felt it was kind of fine that they were doing that because of the fact that they really couldn't help the other one any farther from what they could see so far. So it seemed perfectly fine for them to work on the other one, but the other sailors and the main captain didn't really agree with that. So I was very surprised when the captain decided to go and just shoot off the other sailor, so then Campbell and Willis had to go and focus back on this main sailor. That was very surprising and not really something I was expecting at all. But it was kind of a cool moment because they're like, oh, you can't shoot us because we're on U.S. territory. It's like, yeah, you're right, so I'm going to shoot him. And just, I really enjoyed those scenes because it showed so much of like Campbell and Willis finally like working together and seeing that they do work well together. That I really kind of enjoyed. And then all the scenes with the convicts was very interesting, but also a little confusing because I didn't really understand like who hated who and who like started the fights and what all went on. They never really explained. They just said that there was a riot at the prison. And then the main officer was really cool, and I really enjoyed her, and she was kind of fun to see. And I especially enjoyed the one line that she said, which was like, you can't show these guys your weakness. That was a really kind of cool line that they threw in there that I just really enjoyed so much. And then when one of the convicts escaped, that was a little confusing to me because of the fact that I feel like if I was doing a search for this convict, one of the first places I probably would have checked was Leanne's office because it was just right next to the ER. That seems like the most reasonable place for someone to hide because it's like one of the closest like decent hiding spots from the ER. So I feel like they should have checked that area first, but apparently they didn't. And then Dr. Pinkney's whole like not wanting to help this one convict because of the fact that he attacked Leanne and he attacked all these other convicts and all this stuff. The fact that Pinkney didn't want to operate on him was an okay scene, but it's the fact that that scene's been played out so many times in so many other medical shows, and I think it's already been played out once already in this show, that it's gotten a little bit tiresome of hearing the same sort of story over and over again, where it's like, oh, I don't want to work on this person because they're a criminal and they've killed people and blah, 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 blah. And someone else comes along and it's like, oh, well, we're doctors, so we cure everyone no matter what. We don't judge them at all and stuff. The fact that that's played out in every single medical show, and like I said, maybe even once or twice already in this show, that it's a little tiresome, so I didn't much care for it, but still it was a nice scene overall, I guess. And I do have to say, overall, this was a really great episode, and I cannot wait for more. So, yeah, that's my review of Code Black Season 2, Episode 7, called What Lies Beneath. So,